Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And what we have for you tonight is live Champions League group stage match day 1 action. It's Racing Club de Lens and they take on PSV.
Well, the first game of the group is so vital. You just can't get off to a losing start. This could be a tight battle today, Derek.
The starting lineup for Racing Club de Lens.
Well, it's a 5-2-3 formation to start with, but expect a lot of rotation between the front three and the wing-backs to break forward at every opportunity.
Here's how the lineup looks for PSV.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three, no doubt about that.
And the match is underway. Joey Fairman. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? So we have...
I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
Serginho Dest. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Getting forward. I think most defenders would expect to be booked, halting an attack in that fashion. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
And fired from the flank into the area, making sure nothing untoward happened. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Luc de Jong. And easily intercepted. Wahi. Ball with Diouf. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, a disappointing end to that break. And behind it's gone for a corner. Going short. That's not a bad ball. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, here's the replay, and they work it well just to change the angle on the cross. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And the referee sensibly allowing them to count. This could spell trouble, with the referee having already shown the yellow card. Well, perhaps a bit lucky not to have been booked for a second time.
Well, you're absolutely right. He's got away with that one. He'll have to be careful now.
Oh, that's a really good run. Nicely saved. Short corner favoured. Fairman. And that's an important intervention. Samed. Delightful pass. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Diouf. Sotoka. El Yawahi. Nicely cut out. Plenty of support here. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Frankowski. And in possession, Fulgini here. Salis Abdul Samed. El Yawahi. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. And teammates to play it to. Luc de Jong. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, great block. De Jong. Chance for the leveller. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Frankowski. Well, they're getting right on top of their opponents at every turn. Luc de Jong. Veerman. Magnificent defending. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. Medina. Machado. Effective piece of pressing. Fulgini. Salis Abdul Samed. They do pass the ball with authority. Now possibilities in the centre. Can he finish here? Determined defending. Could be a chance to break here. The save was a good one. Short corner it is. And it's played into the centre. A decisive clearance it was. De Jong. And back to De Jong. A danger here as he runs at them. But the danger averted for now. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And options in the centre. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Machado. Sotoka. And credit due, a good intervention. And playing it through. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. Gradi. Diouf. Wahi. David Machado. Well, it's one pass after another. Who can he pick out? Able to deal with the threat. A decisive punch by the keeper. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. And the short option preferred. Now will the cross work out for them? Under no real pressure, he has thinking time. He could pick out a teammate. And a throw-in it's going to be. Fulgini. Machado. It looks promising. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Chance to cross. He's got to clatter it away. Wahi. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Well, the supporters think it's on. Diouf! And the keeper more than equal to it. And played short. Fine cross into the middle. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. Joey Fairman. Lozano. Well, he keeps going. De Jong. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. That is that for the first half here. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
And the match is underway. Joey Fairman. So we have an early booking here to report. Getting forward. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly...
Going short. That's not a bad ball. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today. Oh, that's a really good run. Nicely saved. The save was a good one. Diouf! And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? PSV have given it away. Przemysław Frankowski. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Well, played in from the flank, but not to any great effect. Fulgini. El Yawahi. Sotoka. What can he do with it now? Well, possibilities in the centre. Lozano. And De Jong on the ball, in a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Able to get his body in the way. Serginho Dest. And De Jong on the ball. Luc De Jong. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Sotoka. What can they do from here? Great block. Joey Fairman. Good run, very much in control of the situation. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Diouf. Wahi. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Wahi, moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? El Yawahi. Well, he failed to deliver that time. André Ramalho. Schouten. Luc De Jong. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And the shot. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Ball with Diouf. And in possession, Fulgini here. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Substitution time it is here. Jordan Teze. Jordi Schouten. Lozano now. Luc De Jong. De Jong. It's with Irving Lozano. And players waiting in the centre. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. And the counter looks on here, options available. Well read to put an end to that attack. Andre Ramalho. 20 minutes remaining. Luc de Jong. He continues his run. And a textbook interception. Well, the last touch came off the defender, so a corner now. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Short corner it is. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Aguilar. Now with Medina. Salis Abdul Samed. At times they make passing look easy. Delivering it into the box. It comes to absolutely nothing. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Jordi Schouten. And De Jong on the ball. Lozano. And beyond the last defender, offside. And a substitution in the offing. Diouf. El Yawahi. And in possession, Fulgini here. Could be. Well, from that sort of range, he really should be testing the keeper. No wonder he's frustrated with himself. Schouten. Vertessen. Not made it look routine, but read it well.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
Jordi Schouten. And forward they go, chasing the game. And it's played into the centre. Not the most confident clearance. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. And played short. Good looking cross. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Fulgini. Well, they've given him too much space. Samed. Good strength to keep the ball. Aguilar. Well, it would have taken perfect technique from that sort of range, and that was less than perfect.
Not a good decision from him. That's a waste of possession there.
Luuk de Jong and teammates around him. Late in the game here, and that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? So the corner played into the box. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Fulgini. Good tackle. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Well, no way through. Fulgini. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Sotoka. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, it's so vital to get off to a quick start in these group stages. They'll be happy with the 3 points, but now they have to back it up in the next game. 6 points and you're halfway there.
I think it's fair to say he'll be happy with his own contribution in this game, Stuart.
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead. They just couldn't cope with his movement today.
And so the match is underway. Joey Fairman. So we have an early booking here to report. Getting forward. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly...
Going short. That's not a bad ball. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today. Oh, that's a really good run. Nicely saved. The save was a good one. Diouf! And the keeper more than equal to it. To deliver that time. Could be. goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again.